It's week 1 of the National Football League, and we've got a showdown in the AFC South. It's the Colts and the Texans, and it's all up next.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today we jump right into this new season with an AFC South matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. The Colts set to take over, and last year's starter, Carson Wentz, of course, he's in Washington now. So enter this man in his 5th season in the National Football League.
And this was a franchise that was looking to make a move at the quarterback position. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to wind up being a move that excites the fan base, though, because you're bringing in a guy who's been around a few years, but never really had any great deal of success where you say, here, take over the offense, and everyone loves it. It's a big risk, but they believe in their guy, and they're willing to give him a chance.
To throw on second down, Elam hits his target, the tight end, Moab. And he lost the football. And the Texans say they have it. They do.
Let's face it, everybody at the start of a game has a mental image of how they expect it to go, and I think that was going exactly as they scripted it offensively. Moving the ball well, seemingly in control, and that fumble, it's got to be a little bit deflating, don't you think?
Foiled the whole plan there, turn the ball over. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. The CD, you've got Manny Kahue calling the shots for this offense. His 2nd year as an offensive coordinator in the league. How do you see his career on this side of the ball performing this year?
You and I both know, and everyone else around the league, Manny was a popular head coaching candidate for this year. But he told all the teams he was interested in remaining a coordinator for a bit so he could continue to grow in the job. As far as his offense this year, he's really optimistic about what they can do because he loves the talent on that side of the ball. And one other thing, Manny Kahue, a young, bright offensive mind, he'll be a head coach before long when he's ready to do it.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Elam. And that's caught left side by Mo Alley-Cox. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 18 yards there, down to the 18, and a first down. So, Charles, we talk about the new man under center, and he comes into this game with an 8-5 record as a starter over his first 4 years in the NFL. But the difference now, this is the first time that he's been the opening week starter.
Well, you certainly talked about it. You alluded to it. He's shown flashes over the last 4 years, but that's really been in at this point, a very small sample size. 22 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, throwing another 4 scores on the ground. It's certainly a limited body of work. But now, for at least one season, he's the man here, and it's the opportunity he's been waiting for.
Taylor is into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protection.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to set right out of the gate.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. 52 yards for him on the ground in his first quarter. He has been tremendous to start the new year. On 1st and 10, Elam. And his throw is incomplete. We talk more about this new quarterback, Charles. What are the challenges you see for him taking over as the Week 1 starter?
Partner, you bring up the challenges. Let's go with what we know already. He's produced in limited opportunities, and we've also seen that he has a flair for the big moments. 2 of his 8 wins, they came in primetime games. On the flip side, getting to know the playbook, understanding his teammates, relating to them, can he also make the most of his talents as the guy?
1st and 10, Taylor now. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. They're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
And he'll go down at the 28. 7 yards there and a first down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Elam over the middle. That's caught by QT. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Here's 2nd and a yard. Back to throw. Elam. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Kiki QT from 19 yards away. And the Colts go up by 2 touchdowns.
All right, give him 6 on that one. Touchdown pass, and his first one as the acknowledged starter. We all know the effort he put into all of this, the patience he had waiting around for his spot. Now he's taking...
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Elam gets this to Campbell out on the right side. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Holding offense.
That's on the tackle, Braden Smith.
Still first down.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley-Cox, the tight end. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down. And you know Carter Landry is on the sideline smiling after that one. Remember, the former tight end joined Manny Kahue's offensive staff this spring, and he has been a big advocate of getting the tight ends involved in the passing game.
Yeah, we remember him as a...
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Looking to throw. Elam. His throw incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got his tight end, Mo Alley-Cox, complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 44-yard line. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Taylor. Not much yardage there, maybe a couple, as he's taken down at the 40. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
That's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 25-yard line. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Well, that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Mo Alley-Cox, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Colts are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
That's the kind of throw that they're looking for right there, and that's a big reason why the management, the general manager, the head coach, they all believed in this guy going into the offseason and said to him, this is your time, this is your chance, and many more throws like that, and they'll all be walking around with big grins for the rest of the season.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's thrown touchdown passes on his last 2 drives as he begins here, 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Elam. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Operating from the gun. Elam. He'll drop this down to Taylor. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll find Q. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. But I believe the Colts were able to fall on this when they were. And so possession will remain with Indy. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talk about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. There he goes left side. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So we've reached halftime here on Open. All right, we will. We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in week 1 this year. And it'll put the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide. 2nd down, another run with Taylor. And not much to speak of. Called a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. Back to throw. Elam. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Mo Alley-Cox. And he is going to have a Colts first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 113 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Throwing on 1st down. Elam got his man complete over the middle. It's Taylor. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Just a yard on the pickup there. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 24-yard line. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. You know, partner, we talked to this young man earlier in the week, and he went on and on about how his experience backing up Derek Carr for the last 4 years put him in the position he's in now. And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Texans are going to get the football here at their own 23. Comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell.
And the ball is free. Taylor lost it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Holding. Defense.
So holding on the offense, they go ahead and decline the penalty, and the ball will change hands on the fumble recovery. The Colts set to take over here offensively. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're trying to dart through. No place for him to go.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. This offense so far on 3rd down, they haven't been stopped yet. A perfect 7 for 7. This is 3rd and 17. That's going to be caught by Alley-Cox. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
Oh, yeah, that's a good throw right there. This is a big game for this man at quarterback. He's a QB1 to start the year for the first time in his career. And he's determined not to let this opportunity get away from him.
They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They run once more with Taylor. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Now a give to Taylor. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator is going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try and make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie. On second down, it's Taylor. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 144 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. On first down, Elam. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Operating from the gun, Elam. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Looking to throw, Elam, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's third and goal. They'll try and run, Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Colts answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead. Now, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1, and to come through